Hello, welcome to Chantel's Homeschool. I'm Chantel. I'm a mom of 7, currently homeschooling 5 children. I'm going to show you my sons now. He is 8 years old, but we've been doing level 1 stuff mostly. So for my 8-year-old son, he tested into the Good and the Beautiful level 1, and this has gone really well. He's really enjoyed it most of the time. Sometimes the lessons have been a little long, and so we've split it up into 2 days, and so I'm not quite sure if we're going to finish the book before we take our summer break, but that's fine. I don't really care. He's finished all the booster books and cards, and he's really progressed a lot. Like, I'm really happy with all that he's done. The spelling is working pretty well for him in this as well. Not quite as well as for my 8-year-old daughter, but he's doing better than my other kids on the other hand. So I think we'll stick with this. This just it's gone really smoothly, and I've enjoyed that they can open it up and do their independent practice while I'm working with the older kids. So this has gone pretty well. The other thing that we used is he used the Good and the Beautiful Math 1. He was on the borderline for doing level 2, but there were some really basic foundational concepts that they didn't cover in public school that I knew that if we went into level 2 would be really difficult for him. And so we did Math 1, and I'm so glad that we did. He did really well with this. We had to focus on money and facts. He just really has needed to get those math facts in because he just didn't have them down at all, like not at all. If I showed him 2 plus 3 or 1 plus 3, like it would take him several minutes to figure those out, like very basic facts. So Math 1 has gone really well. I did need to review quite a bit more than was in here. So like at the beginning, here where it has this review section, I often had to add more stuff because it didn't have quite enough in there for him. He has some working memory issues, and so we needed to go over the money every single lesson for a few weeks, things like that. But he's doing great now. I feel like he's progressed really well, and he enjoyed it. And that's, the biggest thing is if they enjoy it, and if they're progressing, then I don't see any problems. So this went really well. I'm not sure if we're going to continue with Math 2 next year. We'll see. I'm still debating that. I do have something else on the back burner, so I'm not sure if we'll move on or not. And I want to make this clear. I am not trying to pick on the Good and Beautiful Math. I think they've done an excellent program. I think it is well written. And I can see that it is definitely enough, and it's challenging, and it's just really well done. However, it's just not a fit for every kid. And for our family, I've just noticed coming into Math 2, 2 of my 2 kids who've used it haven't really enjoyed Math 2 or 3 that much. So I don't know if we'll continue with it. We will see. Along with my daughter, I have him doing the math facts sheets. Again, I don't remember where I got these. It was Mastering Math Facts. That's what the PDF says. But it has addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, and they're working on the addition as well as doing extra math. I've used extra math for over 12 years. It does really well. So for his history, we did Sunlight as a family, and he did the level 2 readers, and that went pretty well for Sunlight. He did the level 2, and we really enjoyed all of those readers. The only one we didn't do as consistently this time was the Beginner's Bible. I really loved the Bible, that Beginner's Bible. I'm not sure why we didn't, but for whatever reason, I kind of forgot about it and we didn't. But he's finished most all of the other readers, and he's progressed really well. So he will move into the grade 3 readers the next year. I feel like Sunlight, doing the way that we do it, where we read it as a family and then do some notebooking pages, has really helped with his reading comprehension. He didn't have a very good reading comprehension when we first started homeschooling, but now he's just doing really great. And then with the Good and the Beautiful Science, kind of the same thing with my 8-year-old daughter is when it was time to do science, they both kind of would start crying. They just didn't enjoy the science as a family at this point, and really their maturity level, they just weren't ready for the Good and the Beautiful. And I've mentioned this, and I'll mention it again, it's not meant for their ages. It's meant for grades 3 through 8. I feel like grades 5 and 6 is like your perfect pinpoint for the Good and the Beautiful Science. At least that's when my kids have enjoyed it the most. So For them, we won't be doing the same thing. We won't be doing the family science. I know that for sure because I just had too much kickback from the younger two, and the older two wanted to do harder, different things. So that will most likely change next year. Anyways, it went okay. And then the God's Design, for both of my 8-year-olds, it wasn't the best fit for them either. They just enjoyed coloring the pages and watching a video or something like that. And that's pretty much all I kept it to. The last couple months for my younger kids, we've been doing the Little School of Smiths, my place in space, and that's gone pretty well. They'd enjoyed it, but that's a very hands-on, age-appropriate science for their ages, so that's worked pretty well. I hope these end of the year reviews are helpful. I will be sharing what we're going to be coming out with here pretty soon. I'm still waiting on a couple of orders, and then I will show you what we've got and kind of give you a breakdown of what my kids are going to be using next year. So if you want to see that, make sure that you like and subscribe so that you don't miss anything. And we'll see you later. Bye.